in doing that. I just felt like it was disrespectful to me, to my relationship. It just was, period, the end. But I think I've endured so much disrespect.
This story isn't just about Justin and Hailey's relationship drama. There's more to it than what's shown in glossy magazine covers or social media posts. Every picture of them looking happy on red carpets, in interviews, or during photo shoots only shows one part of the story. The truth is, Hailey Bieber didn't just become famous because she married Justin Bieber. Long before she was his wife, she was trying to make a name for herself in the modeling world, which isn't easy for anyone, especially when you're constantly compared to others like Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid. From the start, Hailey had to push harder than most people realized. She didn't have the height or the traditional runway look that top designers usually go for. And despite coming from the Baldwin family, the last name didn't magically open doors for her. She often felt like she was on the outside, struggling to fit in with the top models who had strong networks and support systems. Still, Hailey kept working. She did photo shoots, walked in fashion shows, and slowly built her career. So when she finally landed her own cover on Vogue, it was a huge moment. It was something that should have been all about her hard work paying off. But instead, Justin made a post that shifted everyone's focus. He brought up an old argument where he once told Hailey she'd never be on the cover of Vogue. He admitted that it was a mean thing to say and tried to explain that he only said it out of frustration. But instead of celebrating her win, it felt like he was dragging up past negativity. His comment took attention away from Hailey and made the moment about him. People didn't take it lightly. A lot of fans thought Justin was being selfish. One person even said, with a husband like that, who needs enemies? Others pointed out how he always seemed to criticize Hailey more than support her. This wasn't the first time either. Over the years, he's posted memes that made fun of her, rejected her kisses in public, and even told her not to touch him while cameras were rolling. Fans started asking if Justin was doing this on purpose. Was he jealous of Hailey's success? Was he trying to keep her from shining? Hailey's modeling career has never been smooth. She's spoken openly about how tough it was and how often she felt like she didn't belong next to models like Bella or Gigi. There were times she questioned whether people saw her as a real model at all. That Vogue cover should have been the moment that proved she earned her spot in the industry. But instead of letting her enjoy it, Justin reminded everyone of a time he doubted her. He turned her big win into another story about their relationship problems. What makes this even harder to watch is how differently Justin treats other people. When Kendall Jenner got her Vogue cover, he posted a sweet, simple message supporting her. No drama, no sarcasm, just kind words. But when Hailey got hers, he couldn't resist turning it into a personal story. Fans noticed that too. Some pointed out that Justin once wrote a more thoughtful message to someone he had casually dated than he did for his own wife. That really got people talking. They started to see a pattern in how he treats Hailey publicly. And it's not just about what's online. People who know them say their private life is just as messy. When they argue, Justin reportedly targets the things that make Hailey feel insecure, like her modeling career. He'll say something hurtful and then later apologize. This cycle keeps repeating. Arguments followed by public or private apologies. According to people close to them, Hailey genuinely believes she can help Justin change. But despite her efforts, they keep going through the same issues. Hailey is often left to clean up the mess. While she's out trying to support her husband and handle her own work, Justin's actions keep raising eyebrows. Fans have pointed out that Justin hasn't seemed okay for a while. He has shared that he's been dealing with emotional problems, especially after finding out that some people in his team misused his money. Although his reps claim he's doing better, not everyone is convinced. There was a video from one of Hailey's events where Justin acted in a way that had people seriously concerned. He seemed overly hyper and was speaking strangely, which made many fans wonder if something deeper was going on. Then there was another video where he was online rapping strange, random lyrics that didn't make much sense. And at Coachella 2025, things took another turn. People believe he was caught on camera smoking weed during the festival. Instead of handling the situation, Justin just kept dancing and acting like everything was fine. Meanwhile, Hailey quickly grabbed his little half-brother Jackson and left. She seemed more worried about protecting the family image than anything else. After that incident, Hailey tried to lift Justin's mood by taking him to Disneyland. She probably hoped the fun atmosphere would help him feel better. But even there, photos showed Justin looking distant and unhappy. It didn't look like he was enjoying himself. What really stood out in those pictures was how exhausted Hailey seemed. You could tell she was trying her best to hold everything together, but the stress was showing on her face. All of this has made fans question not just Justin's behavior, but also the health of their relationship. Every time he says something hurtful or acts out in public, Hailey ends up dealing with the consequences. She's constantly stuck between supporting him and managing the fallout. Even though she's shown patience and loyalty, people are wondering how much more she can take. And while Justin may be going through something personal, his actions have real consequences, not just for him, but for the person standing next to him trying to help. Hailey has spoken honestly about how social media affects her. She often feels insecure, especially when she compares herself to others. These feelings became more noticeable after Justin posted a video of himself crying. While some people believed he was emotional due to stress, others thought it might have been related to rumors that Hailey could be pregnant. Many were already concerned about their relationship because of Justin's past behavior, and this video just added more fuel to the fire. People started questioning if the couple's bond was as strong as it seemed. Even Hailey's friends began to show quiet signs of concern. When her Vogue cover came out, celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner commented with encouragement and love. They were proud of her accomplishment. But instead of Justin joining in on the positive messages, he reacted with an emotional post that didn't really fit the moment. It was more about him than her, and fans noticed. They felt that his response didn't support Hailey the way a partner should. While she was being lifted up by others, he seemed to pull focus again. Then, Selena Gomez entered the picture without even saying much. All she did was like a post about Hailey's skincare line, but it was enough to set off a wave of internet chatter. Later, Selena shared a post that seemed like it could be related to Hailey again. These simple actions from Selena made many people feel like she was showing Hailey more support than Justin had. The comments started pouring in, with fans saying that maybe Justin was the one causing problems, not Selena or anyone else. Things started getting more serious when people began talking about stories involving physical mistreatment. There were claims that in 2017, during a trip to Ecuador, Justin grabbed Hailey by the arms and pushed her, which caused her to fall. Girls who were nearby said they felt unsafe because of how angry and aggressive he looked. That wasn't the only time either. There's footage from other incidents too. In one video, Justin appears to hit Hailey in public. If that kind of behavior can happen where cameras are rolling, people started to wonder what might be happening behind closed doors. Another clip that caused a lot of concern was taken in Las Vegas. In it, Justin seems to be yelling while walking quickly ahead, and Hailey is seen quietly following behind him. The way it looked to many people, she seemed almost afraid. Viewers said it looked like a toxic pattern, being kind in private but disrespectful in public. That kind of behavior has been seen more than once. For example, there's another video where Justin slams a car door shut right as Hailey is about to step out. It looked so harsh that fans started using the term humiliation ritual to describe how Justin constantly puts her down in front of others. What makes it even more upsetting is that Hailey hasn't kept quiet about how much this all affects her. She's said before that the constant rumors about their relationship are emotionally exhausting. One day, people are saying she's pregnant. The next day, people claim they're getting divorced. Then there's talk about them moving away. It never stops. Even though Hailey tries to seem unaffected, it's obvious that the endless talk gets to her. She works hard, whether it's on her modeling jobs or her skincare brand, but she still feels like she has to prove her worth. When Justin does things that take attention away from her achievements, it makes that feeling even worse. Still, Hailey is trying to stand her ground. She wants people to know that she's her own person. She's more than just someone's wife. She's got her own goals, her own business, and her own identity. Justin, on his part, has also admitted that he struggles with mental health and feelings of not being good enough. He once said that when people praise him, he sometimes feels like he doesn't deserve it. He also confessed that when he's feeling down, he tends to bring others down with him. That might explain why he acts out in ways that hurt the people closest to him. But while it might explain it, it doesn't excuse it. His behavior has taken away from Hailey's biggest accomplishments and turned them into moments filled with stress and disappointment. One example that stuck with fans was when Justin changed the caption on that Vogue post. At first, he wrote something that many found inappropriate and confusing. After getting called out, he deleted it and replaced it with a bunch of random emojis. It felt like he was trying to act like nothing happened, but it didn't erase what he had already said. Meanwhile, Hailey didn't respond publicly. As usual, she stayed silent, choosing not to add more attention to the drama. But this isn't about one awkward post or a single argument. When you look at everything together, it starts to seem like Justin's actions are having a bigger effect on Hailey's career than people realized. Sources close to her have said that she might be pulling away from fashion shows and focusing more on her skincare brand. It's possible she's choosing to step away from the spotlight because every time she achieves something, the focus shifts back to Justin. That Vogue cover, which should have been a huge step forward, might actually be the moment that made her realize she's had enough of playing second to her own success. Despite all of this, Hailey continues to move forward. She keeps showing Up to events, posting new projects, and building her brand, she still smiles for the cameras and puts effort into everything she does. But fans are beginning to ask how long she can keep carrying this weight. How long can she continue to be strong when it seems like the person closest to her isn't lifting her up but pulling her down? What people are now wondering is if this relationship ever gave her the space to grow. Was it ever really about love? Or has Justin's behavior kept her from becoming who she wants to be? The emotional ups and downs, the questionable public posts, the awkward videos, and the lack of genuine support when it matters. These are no longer just small issues. They've built up over time, and the impact is showing. Sometimes the person who claims to love you can also be the one holding you back the most. And that's what people are beginning to see in Hailey's story. Subscribe for more.